us, blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics are walking around and they do not realize that they have a nation. But you do. Sometimes we can take that gift for granted, Con. We can take that thing for granted. But we have a nation. What does that mean? That means we have a culture, which y'all are enjoying. We got music. But most of all, what? We have a God. God? Now, with that comes responsibility. It comes your discipline or your religion. That's what religion is. It's your discipline. And what does the God that we serve require? We know that he has laws. We know that he has a son that's our savior. We know that he has prophets that's deep. And all of that is deep and spiritual. But there's something that I want the nation to focus on with the little time that I have today. That is brotherhood. Brotherhood, which follows with sisterhood, is the same thing. Brotherhood is the final chamber. See, we can get deep with all the prophecy. We can understand all the breakdowns. But if we can't solve the puzzle of brotherhood, then we've accomplished nothing as a nation. Y'all with me so far? Y'all tracking me? All right. I promise I ain't going to be long-winded. Listen to me. In Psalms 133, the Lord said that the unity of brethren, there is nothing better than that. Y'all know that scripture? And in the New Testament, Paul told us in Romans 12, he said that we have to honor each other in brotherly love. What? Preferring one another. That's something we ain't figured out yet. It has to become against our religion to disrespect one of our own people. Y'all hear me? It has to become against our culture to be violent towards one of our own. We got to always see the humanity in one of our brothers and sisters like the other nations see in theirs. They got no quarter when it comes to you. They cruel, they impatient when it comes to you. And when we looking for love, some of our own brothers have become like the nations to try to separate themselves from the hurt that come with what we come from. But you can't escape that thing. You got to heal it. You got to accept it, embrace it. And what the Lord say? You got to show brotherly love with affection towards one another. All right? Sometimes we can't do that. Sometimes we look at our own as the enemy also. So you got the enemies all around you. And then you got your own brother looking at you the same way. We can't have that. Con? It has to become against our God to be disrespectful to one another. We got to look at another brother that look like us, another sister that look like us, and say it's a part of my religion to love and honor you. Okay? For me to serve my God properly, I got to love you. We got to do it like that, Israel. We got to watch how we talk about each other. The things that we say, these words carry meaning. And we got to be mighty to build each other up. What is our culture and our music that they giving to us in these last days, man? It ain't building us up. So we got to be able to do that for each other, because y'all are the ones that are aware that what? You got a nation. Say that. Say nation. You have a nation. All right? You're not carrying a flag that come with your slavery. You're not carrying a flag that come with you being the last. Your needs being the last. You walking with the banner of Zion. That means you are what? Deuteronomy 7:6. You above all what? Nations. So you got to live and walk in that truth, man. So an event like this is so powerful because, and this is what I tell our brothers in the camp all the time, when you get around your people in a circumstance like this, receive the love that you're getting. Don't be competitive. Don't be trying to shine. When brothers come and dap you, take that in and receive that graciously and let it build you up. Let it increase your battery, your spiritual battery, man. So all of this love that's being passed around, let it wash over you in the name of our Lord. Con? And what that's going to do, that's going to heal you. Okay? We become too callous because the world is hard and it's impatient with us and it's hard on us. We become too callous. So when we get an event like this and you can let your guard down, go ahead. All right? Let that love wash over you and let it heal your body, man. Let it heal your mind. All right, look at these children playing. I heard a brother earlier who was rhyming. He said this is like the kingdom. Look at the children happy and playing. Us as adults, we need some happiness too, man. And you know where you're going to find it? With your nation. That's where you're going to find it, all right? You're looking for love? Go to your people. You're looking for respect? Go to your people, because it should be readily given to you. Y'all understand what I'm saying? All right, I ain't trying to bore y'all to death. My name is Brother Joel. Brother Yahweh Awesome called me. I represent the Sons of Thunder Israelites. It is our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved. Because y'all needs and how y'all feel is at the top of my list, man. We ain't got no politician we can run to. Ain't no politician we can run to. We can't go to him because he got to put everybody's needs or he can't win. So we can't look to him for healing us. Ain't no preacher or pastor we can run to because they don't know the scriptures. They don't understand that they have a nation, right? They don't even know that they the people of the book. So where are we going to go to get that nourishment that we need, that the scriptures say? All right? It says the Most High is in the heavens. He has done whatsoever he has pleased. And it pleased him in these last days that you should know who you are. Okay? So we're going to take that humbly and mercifully in the name of his son, who gave that sacrifice so we can stand here right now. We're going to be gracious and we're going to spread what? Love to one another, God. And what we're going to do, we're going to represent our what? Our nation. All right? That's why we're here today. So shalom to the Fringe Fest, my brother Monologue, man. Y'all receiving your love, the water, shalom.
All praises to the Most High. I'm sorry, I need to make this announcement. Ticket 80. Somebody had ticket 80. You was waiting.
I hope y'all like that. That was Supplication by Roy the Chef. It's dangerous out here. I hope you guys make it home safe.
Yo, check it out. You ain't worried about that.
They're gonna shoot them at the end.
So that's out of knocking out 1 minute. That's probably.
Yo, what was that about? Don't worry about it. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah. Yeah. Live longer.
The A-Smack.
Yeah. Placed in a timeline a long time ago. I'm just trying to figure out where I fit. I see the world for what it is. Down to the gates of hell we descend, serving the gods of our fathers without no need to repent. We morally blinded, looking for water in dry deserts. With our efforts we apply more pressure. Who be praying for me? Trying to pull out some pleasure from pain, and we keep this up until nothing remains. The world keeps spinning, poor get poor, rich get rich, the good die young. Shots pop, chicks get hit, death is surround us. You can't escape the angel when he calls. Your days are numbered, don't you waste them all. And time keep ticking, with the hand of God I write my vision, hoping my family can go and make a lifestyle with it. Your pain come with a story, you could beat your issue, but if you kill yourself today, you gon' take it with you. Live longer, we here for what we here for.
What you here for?
The story to tell. I don't know where my story gon' end, but if I wake up, I'll do it again. I just gotta live longer. I just gotta live longer. Who am I? I'm just passing by with the wisdom from the one. Don't you forget it. You were sent on this mission to bear witness. Humanity tripping, right and wrong inside the pot, they mixed it. Kill a kid with a gun, shoot him down in his kitchen. Kill a kid in the womb, they gon' tell you it's different. You should ask, what's life? The burden you carry is to observe. In a place where you get nailed to a cross, speaking the word. Take laws, break laws, who really protect it? In God we trust, who really respect it? This America race to the finish line, black and white. Who supreme? 60 shots, knee to the neck. Yeah, it's hard to breathe, you crying for peace, trying to release anger, you hanging your head down in defeat, cause you see your people in need. Who are we? Questions we avoid, not to get destroyed. For the pleasures we enjoy, we ain't making noise. You see us struggling, lack of understanding of our nature. The way we truly are is not the way they take us. Dealing with scars that the last generation gave us. Parents create us, but they can't save us. Some sleeping in a slumber, they'll never wake up. For the sake of everything good, I'd save them all if I could. Listen clear, be aware, your pain come with a story. Don't forget to leave it here, live longer. We here for what we here for.
What you here for?
The story to tell. I don't know where my story gon' end, but if I wake up, I'll do it again. I just gotta live longer.
Do it again. Do it again.
I just gotta live longer. Lonely roads get more lonely, no friends. Your shadow, your only homie. I can sympathize for the weary, though your eyes getting teary. Survive, you still alive when the eyes looking scary.
Welcome to Pillars of Rest, where you can find special material for our sisters, by our sisters. This is a Sons of Thunder exclusive platform focused on building, encouraging, uplifting, and engaging with the daughters of Zion. Here you'll find personalized and interactive content geared towards showing what it truly means to be a pillar of rest. Interviews, scripture breakdowns, tips on motherhood, marriage, and testimonials are just the beginning of the many things to learn from and enjoy in this program.
When you bought to a lower state, you must learn to be patient. You come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. Who trusted Yah was misled in our past generations. No one forsaken, you mistaken if you ain't obeying. No lying on no talebearing. Get thee behind me, Satan. That's my brother, no bloodshed. Get thee behind me, Satan. No, I don't.
Thank you for watching. If you would like to support the body, you can donate via Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle. We are the Sons of Thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved.
Shalom, shalom, Yasha Allah, shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
Welcome to Conversation for the Nation. Hey, we got a very interesting topic for brothers to talk about tonight. Okay, in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem HaMashiach Yahweh Shah. Okay, speaking of our Lord and Savior and the Most High. All right, we'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashem HaMashiach Yahweh Shah. God. Okay, we can't forget to give praises to the Most High. Okay, and His only begotten Son. All right, the HaMashiach Yahweh Shah. All right, give me that in the book of Colossians chapter 3. Give me that in Colossians chapter 3. All right, and verse number, what is that, 16?
17.
17, read that.
Another one. This is the book Colossians chapter 3 and verse 17. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Lord Yahweh Shai, giving thanks to Yahweh and the Father by him.
That's right. Whatever we do, all right, and whatever we say, we must do it, all right, in Yahweh, Bahashem HaMashiach Yahweh Shai.
Another one.
Meaning we have to go through the Son to get through the Father because He is our mediator. Okay, we can do nothing without Christ. Right? We created our Old Testament only brothers. All right, get on board with this thing because those brothers, they're lacking, right? They're lacking the key ingredient to their salvation. Right? We love those brothers and sisters, and we continue to pray for those brothers and sisters, but they're lacking the key ingredient. Anybody, right, who is not, following, all right, and profess the name of the Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, all right, you're falling off. Okay? Black men versus black women, the ultimate curse. We got to talk about this. Black men versus black women, the ultimate curse. This is not a bashing session, okay? It is not a bashing session by no means. We got to talk about how we move past our problems, okay? That's what this is about. I got a panel of brothers and sisters that I clipped up from the Jubilee Network, okay? I like to give credit to those brothers and sisters who put that network together. They got a lot of good content on there, okay, that you can go through and decipher and kind of see the curses upon our people. We got a very good one tonight that we're going to comment on. I want my brothers and sisters in the chat. All right, I want my brothers and sisters in the chat to be active, okay? And if we have anybody in the chat that feels strongly about a topic, all right, we will go ahead and drop a link, okay? So you can go ahead and give your opinion, okay? So you can go ahead and give your opinion. We're going to have smooth dialogues about this. Me and the brothers, we're going to, give our opinion on this thing, okay? But, hey, check this out. Brothers and sisters, we still have a few slots remaining for the Feast of Tabernacles. We're getting close. Okay, we're getting close to this mighty feast day, the Feast of Tabernacles. All right, Sons of Thunder Israelites will be celebrating the Feast of Tabernacles on October the 5th through the 12th. That is our time period, but we will be gathering at a disclosed location on the 9th. Okay, if you are interested in congregating with the Sons of Thunder Israelites, I'm going to drop this link in the chat here. Okay, and all you have to do is click that link and you'll be able to purchase a ticket. All right, you go ahead and send us an email if you got any questions, and we'll go ahead and fill you in. If you're going to be in the Atlanta area, all right, during this time frame, we would like to see you, brothers and sisters, okay? Especially if you brothers and sisters, all right, are frequent visitors of our classes, if you fellowship with us, if you follow our discussions and our doctrine, okay, we want to see you, brothers and sisters. If you donate, we definitely want to give back to you. Okay, this is a very holy feast. This is a feast, all right, where the men of the Most High God are supposed to present themselves. There's 3 feasts, okay? Well, we're supposed to present ourselves, and this is one of them, okay? All right, so we got to take this serious, all right? Remember what it says, okay, in the scriptures, okay? All right, that we are to rehearse the righteous acts, and once we start rehearsing these righteous acts and turn back to the Most High God, it's going to show us favor. All right. So we gotta do these things. We don't care, all right, what brothers and sisters are saying in the world about us. Okay, you don't have to keep those things. All right, well, we choose to do it. All right. Christ kept feast days, right? We call ourselves Christians, followers of Christ, so we're gonna do what Christ did. Right? Is there a law against not keeping it? All right, you're gonna persecute us. All right, Salakia. Is there a law against keeping? Are you gonna persecute us for keeping the Most High God's law, statutes, and commandments? All right.
I don't want.
We definitely want to see you. Hey, you got anything there, Yatham? You ready to say something?
I was just saying, I don't want.
All praises to the Most High. Okay, we definitely want to see you, brothers and sisters. That's right. That's next week. Somebody put in the chat. Okay, so black men versus black women, the ultimate curse. Okay, this right here is a very heavy topic. Okay, it's a very heavy topic. I'm gonna ask brothers and sisters to like, okay, share, all right, and subscribe this content. Okay, and your content, your comments are very important to us. Okay, it helps out with the algorithm. If you understand how this YouTube algorithm works, how our content continues to stay on the air is by our likes and our comments and our views. All right, Salaki. Okay, and we're not begging for brothers and sisters to do that. Okay, but if you follow the Sons of Thunder Israelites, okay, and you like the content, this, that, and the third, then we ask that you do that. Okay, we're not begging you to do anything. Not
the one.
Okay, if you like the message, though, this is how you keep the message active, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. So hey, let's go ahead and let's get the ultimate curse. Let's start off by getting the ultimate curse. Go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. I want to start at 54. Okay. Many of you brothers and sisters are very familiar with these scriptures, especially the chapter of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. Okay, we got to get into this particular curse right here tonight. All right, go ahead and read that. Read 54, Malak.
The one. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54, and it reads, "So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother and toward the wife of his bosom."
The scripture says that the brothers, all right, our eyes are going to be evil toward our brothers, not just our immediate family, right? But the brothers of our nation. That's why we're walking down the street, okay, mean mugging one another, right? We drank the Kool-Aid of Babylon the Great, and we started to quarrel with one another, and we got problems. We joined gangs, right? They have our oppressors' names on it, right? Street names named after our oppressors, and we're fighting over that. All right, bringing bloodshed, genocide to our own nation. The scriptures go on to say that we're going to have an evil eye toward the wife of our bosom. That contradicts the scriptures. All right? That contradicts the scriptures, because the scripture says that a man shall leave his mother and his father and join to his wife and become one flesh. And if we're one flesh, that means that that man will die for that woman. Okay? He's not supposed to be evil toward that woman, right? He's supposed to want to die for that woman, give his life for her. Okay? This is the ultimate curse. This is a result of our disobedience, brothers. Okay? This is why you feel this way. All right? We're going to we're going to talk about these things. There's a lot of key factors and why brothers feel the way they feel. But ultimately, it's your disobedience that got us to this point. Continue to read.
Another one. And toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. Now we're leaving these sisters to raise our children in single parent households. Okay? Hey, it's upside down. The world is upside down. There was a point in time where we used to, raise up loving families. Okay? Even through it all, brothers found a way, all right, to keep their families together. Brothers understood that they had to be a role model for those children. Okay? These little boys need a father in their life.
All
right. Sometimes we let our circumstances get in the way. We're going to talk about it. Okay, jump down to 56.
Another one, verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which will not adventure to set her soul, to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness.
So our women used to have a very tender and delicate spirit about them. When it came to their families, when it came to themselves, they didn't have low self-esteem. There's no need. You're the children of the Most High God. You're the daughters of Sarah. Okay? But because of our disobedience, sisters, now you've fallen into a state of hate. Right? Read on.
Another one. And tenderness. Her eyes shall be evil towards her husband.
Now her eye, Salakia. Read that again, Malak.
Another one. Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom.
That's right. Her eyes are now evil toward the husband of her bosom. That's a problem. How are her eyes evil toward the husband of her bosom when they're supposed to be one flesh? It doesn't make any sense. That contradicts the scriptures. Okay? We understand as Hebrew Israelites that we have to keep our families together. We understand that we must love each other according to the law. Right? We understand that. But when you look out abroad to our people, right, the Israelites that are scattered to the four corners of the earth, let me tell y'all something. Marriage, the thought of marriage, it's far-fetched today. Listen to me, okay? A lot of us we fellowship with our brothers and sisters. A lot of us are watching less TV. A lot of us are scrolling less on social media. All right, and you should, as you meditate on these scriptures. But if you look out abroad and you look at the people that are in your family, if you look at the people that you went to high school with, okay, the term marriage is far-fetched now. People, they would rather not marry. They would rather conform to their flesh. Okay? They would rather conform to their flesh. Okay, fair use. Fair use.
Like the other one, can I grab a precept right quick?
Go ahead, man.
Hey Cap, you can grab me Sirach 25 from the top.
Come. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, verse 25 of Salakia, chapter 25 and verse 1. And three things I was beautified and stood up beautiful, both before Yahweh and men, the unity of brethren.
So the Most High, hey, that's a beautiful thing to the Most High. The unity of brethren. Read.
The love of neighbors.
Hey, love your neighbor, love thy neighbor as thyself. That's the law. Read.
And a man and a wife that agree together.
And that's what we don't see today, right? We always see, hey, and if we do, we very seldom see that in our neighborhoods. It's a 2-parent household, a man and a wife that agree together, right? It's always a single mother or a single father because, hey, we fall under them curses. We didn't obey the Most High's commandments, so we had to fall under them curses. And most of all, we fell under the curse, the ultimate curse. So now we got that evil eye towards the wife of our bosom, and our sisters got the evil eye towards the husband.
That's right. Okay, hey, the brother just said something key. Okay, it goes back to what I just mentioned. All right, that's why the brother brought the scripture out. All right, a husband and a wife that agree together. That's what that right there, okay, is what the oneness means, right? The one flesh is when you come together, right? Consummate your marriage, right? Okay, but the oneness of brothers and sisters is when you agree together, right? You agree. The way we're operating is contradictory to the scriptures, and brothers and sisters running around here calling themselves Christians, right? Trips me out. I posed a question a while ago. We were on the clubhouse, and I asked brothers and sisters. I said, if you go to the jailhouse, okay, it doesn't matter, male or female jailhouse, right? And you ask those inmates what their religion is. Ask them what their religion is. The majority of the people in those jailhouses are going to tell you that they're Christians. Okay? And not all of them are guilty, right? So we know some of our brothers and sisters are falsely accused, right? But some people have committed crimes, right? But we got brothers and sisters that are wallowing in their sin, right? Still haven't repented, but they're calling themselves Christians. That's not Christ-like. Same difference with our brothers that are out here running the streets, making a mockery of our faith, making a mockery of our ancestry, right? Okay? And they're calling themselves Christians, pouring our sisters out. There's something wrong with that. Tom, I want to show you brothers and sisters something, okay? Fair use. Okay? Pay attention. Fair use. Show me some love in the chat, brothers and sisters. Y'all know the deal. Okay?
Our marriage material.
Let me be honest. It's not very many. You know why? Women are in tune to their body. They're not in tune with running a household. They're in tune to social media. They're not in tune with the needs of their significant other or their kids. I'm just going to be honest. Women really is like, fuck men. It's all about me. And I don't know if it comes from the fucked up experience that they've had or I don't know.
Okay.
This is reality right here, brothers and sisters. What the sister just said, she was being honest. She's not being sarcastic when she say these things. She's being honest, and I respect it. Okay, I respect it. That is the mentality right there of a lot of our sisters today, because of what Satan has done in this world. This is Satan's playground. A lot of our people worship this place. okay, especially America. They worship this place. Our people, they look at this place, you know, as the place to manage all of their dreams. Okay, the land of the free, the home of the brave, all right, the land of opportunities. When we as Israelites, when I say Israelites, I'm talking about the so-called black man who came over here via Atlantic slave trade, all right, the Hispanic man of Negroid descent, and the Native American man, all right, the Seminole Indians, all right, the Seminole Indians, right, and our other Native American brothers and sisters, okay, those are the Israelites on this side of the earth, okay, but there's been friction between brothers and sisters, okay, there's been friction due to our disobedience. Give me the book of Micah chapter 7 and 2. All right. Brothers, we the leaders. Okay. We're the leaders. What were we talking about yesterday? All right. The attributes, all right, of a good, fruitful man. You know, one of the things we have to do is sustain long suffering. Long suffering. That's also an attribute of the elect. Long suffering. Right? You got to go through it. Give me that in Sirach chapter 2. I know you're holding it, y'all. Okay? Give me that in Micah first.
This is the book of Micah, chapter 7 and verse 2. And it reads, the good man is perished out of the earth, and there is none upright among men.
The good man is perished out of the earth. When I say that, you got sisters, hallelujah, Micah, that's right. Ain't no good men around here. Okay? This right here is true, right? Because we are the children of the light, but we have no light in us. Okay? We're a lawless generation. We've lost our heritage. Don't you understand, right, that we claim to be Hebrew Israelites because God's chosen people were chosen to be a light to everybody else. We're the leaders in society. That right there, right? That right there is more prominent than anything else in life. It's more prominent than the degree that you have, all right, or the degree that you're chasing, right? It's more prominent than any money or reward that you can ever receive, all right? The laws, the statutes, and commandments is what sets the Israelites apart from everybody else. We're the example for everybody to follow.
Precept, Padawan.
You've forgotten that narrative, right? And we're trying to help bring that back to your remembrance. Yes, Christ is the way, right? He is the way, the truth, and life, right? But Christ is the light, right? And he is the way because he kept the Most High God's laws, statutes, and commandments blamelessly. He did that for you and me so that we can have a chance to get salvation. That's right. It's the light of the world. Our brothers, see, that's the thing about it. I'm gonna let you speak, Jasmine, but I forgot about you. Our brothers and sisters in the Christian faith, right? And our brothers, and sisters that's dealing in Islam and other sects of religion, they understand, right, that the Most High exists. Our brothers in Islam, they know that Christ was a real man. Okay, they know this. Our brothers and sisters in the Christian faith know, right, that Christ is the Son of God. Some of them think he is the Most High God. But they're putting everything on Christ, but they're not pulling their end of the bargain. Christ doggone led the way for you brothers and sisters so that you can do the same thing that he did, which is endure, right? Endure trials and tribulations and keep the Most High God's laws, statutes, and commandments, right? That right there is true repentance. Go ahead, Yazabek.
Con, other one. Just to add on to your point, y'all think you get Deuteronomy 4 and verse 6. Because that's exactly right, other one, as far as us being a light to the nations. They're never gonna look at us as being a wise and understanding people. Read that for me.
Con out of one. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
Right.
Which
Now,
shall hit. Oh, Salaki.
Go ahead.
Oh, kind of the one. Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
Right. So if we were to keep these commandments as a nation of people today, if we was in totality, if Israel was keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, first of all, we'll be up out of here. But if we were showing the Most High that we're doing this diligently, the nations would say we are wise and understanding people. Now, right now, what the nations are saying, this is a preacher, a white preacher saying that he would let black people in his church, but they can't bring their culture in the church because they're despicable people. Like their culture is despicable. And he named a bunch of stuff that was just ridiculous. Hopefully I want to bring that out tomorrow. But yeah, that's how they look at us. They look at us as deplorable people because look what we regurgitate. Look how our women act. If they put on a rap video, first thing you see, women shaking their butt. And then I seen a video today of women shaking their butt with kids in the video.
Right.
It's like, what are y'all doing? Brothers shooting other brothers in front of their kids. It's like, it's ridiculous. But I yield out of one.
Hey, you speaking good, man. You know what I mean? It's a problem. We turned into the base, right? You will understand the Most High God put the bases of people in charge of you because of your disobedience, but we've turned into the tail. And now they've become the head. This thing is upside down. Hey, go back to Micah chapter 7. All right. Read that again.
This is the book of Micah chapter 7 and verse 2. The good man is perished out of the earth, and there is none upright among men.
Read.
They all lie in wait for blood.
They what?
They all lie in wait for blood.
Read on.
They hunt every man his brother with a net.
They hunt every man his brother and his sister with a net. There's no love for your own people. Okay? There's no love for your own people. Get Psalm chapter 12. All right? Read that from the top. There's no love for your own people. I'm going to show you the way how a lot of our brothers feel about our sisters. Okay? Just speaking crazy. Right? I hear brothers and sisters, especially, you got a lot of brothers and sisters that don't like camps. You know what I mean? Like that's a huge movement, in the Israelite community. Let me plug up my computer. There's a lot of brothers and sisters that don't like, can they really think we're evil? Okay, when all we do is love our brothers and sisters, okay? They think we worship men, right? Think we got some sort of secret agenda, Our brothers and sisters will believe anything, right? We just choose this body, right? We choose this body. We choose, this operation to move under rank and file, to be disciplined men, to be held accountable.
That's right.
Right? For a reason. It gives us structure, especially for you brothers, who grew up without a father figure in your life. Okay? This type of camaraderie, right? And this type of leadership brings discipline to your life, right? And we also, help each other keep our family structure together, right? Through counsel, right? It ain't nothing but love over here, okay? Ain't nothing but love over here. But brothers and sisters, let me remove this real quick. Fair use. Show me some love in the chat. And I'm going to show you brothers that say that brothers in camps, hate women. Like I've heard that rhetoric. I don't understand that. We hate women. We love our sisters. Okay? We love our sisters. Now, I want you to see this. Fair use, fair use. This is a very quick clip.
Black women were breeders in slavery days. And history repeats itself. That's all they are. They are breeders. Black women are not meant to be married and fully committed relationships. Black women were breeders in slavery days. And history repeats itself. That's all they are. They are breeders.
That's hatred right here. What is this brother talking about? Okay? What is this brother speaking of? Right? This is the destroyed brother. Give me Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. This is the destroyed brother right here. You're holding Psalms chapter 12?
Another one.
I'll get Hosea. I don't want. You can get Psalms.
Come on. This is the book of Psalms.
Oh.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 12 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Help, Lord, for godly man ceaseth.
All right, help, Lord. All right, for the godly man hath ceased in the earth. This right here is no way to speak about our sisters. See, when you say, all right, that the black woman should only be used for breeding, brother, you're speaking about your mother. You're speaking about your sister. You're speaking about your aunt. You're speaking about all the women of your nation, right? But then you turn around and you'll say, hey, the white woman, all right, is good to marry. The East Indian woman is good to marry. All right. The Arab woman, oh, she's exotic, right? Women outside of your nation, your favorite. This is how destroyed we are as a people.
Salakia, I don't want.
Go ahead, King.
Hey, when he say that, this brother can't have daughters. There's no way you can have daughters if that's how you look at women. You know, hey, you basically saying the same thing about your daughters in the future. That's off as hell, man, bro.
Yeah, Salakia. Yeah.
Can I get the check to just throw some white chairs everywhere? Cause this brother.
Please. Please.
He said throw some chairs. Y'all said throw some chairs, man. This brother booze. Throw some tomatoes too. Okay.
Yeah,
this brother ought to be ashamed of himself, man. Adawan said, what kind of Negro is this? Right?
House Negro.
I'm talking about destroyed, man. Think about what you're saying. Brother, if you got kids, you're talking about your own daughter. Right? Okay. He might not even consider, since he's dealing with women of the other nations, he might not even consider his children to be so-called black. But he doesn't understand, right, that seed goes through the father. You are who your father is. You're talking about your own daughter, brother, if you have children. Con? Okay. Our people are destroyed. Go ahead.
He probably can't get a sister. That's why he feel like that toward him.
Brother ain't got no game, man.
He ain't got no game. That's the only way you talk about him. Why would you talk about sisters? We all know it's everybody knows there's certain groups of women that act a certain way, and then it's all about what you're choosing. It's not all women. Right. It's the type of woman you're choosing. So that brother just choosing, he's looking at the bottom of the barrel women and trying to make it a monopoly of all black women. Like, no, it's all women are not like that. All women are not made. He said women are only made to be breeders, but that means you have children, but all other races of women have children. So are all women made to be breeders? It's like his logic is.
No, he specifically said the black one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the point. It's like
this brother's going off, man.
That brother used to
use that mayonnaise on the elbow.
He said, my children are black Korean. hey, these brothers are lost. Read that in Hosea chapter 4, verse 6.
Kind of the one. This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
That's right. Our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. We don't know no better, right? Because we fell away from the laws, the statutes, and commands, right? We'd rather worry about his story, right? We'd rather worry about his topics of education, right? Versus the scriptures. Continue to read.
Find out one. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, the Most High is going to reject thee. Having hate for your brother or your sister in your heart is going to keep a lot of brothers and sisters from getting the kingdom. Okay? The scriptures can't contradict themselves. They can't. Okay? You also have to have forgiveness in your heart for your brothers. You go to the book of Ezekiel, chapter 18. If a brother repent or a sister repent from her sins, it's not supposed to be mentioned to her again. We felon. We're really felon. What you bringing that stuff back up to your wife for? Okay? Y'all really talked about that and reconciled that. You done been to counsel. Why you bringing up that stuff from the past? Why you bringing up that stuff from the past, that sister? That brother repented from that situation. You're going off.
Right.
Those things are not even supposed to be mentioned to those brothers and sisters. We're forgetting about that. Just like, we were talking about on the class, the Day of Atonement class. A lot of brothers and sisters have been in this truth for a long time, but they're forgetting the basics. Okay? A lot of brothers is getting doggone puffed up. Right? All right? They're forgetting the mission. You got to take care of the base first. Got to take care of home first. Hey, get the brother Kuabza all his scriptures. Sirach chapter 8 and verse 5. All right. And I want to show you, brothers, this panel of brothers and sisters. I want to keep you all night. We got a few clips, right? We want to let them play. Then we want to examine them. Okay. And if brothers and sisters are in the chat, they feel strongly or oppose something that we say or want to give an opinion, we'll go ahead and drop the link. It's fine, okay? But go ahead. Read that. Sirach 8:5.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 8 and verse 5. Reproach not a man that turneth from sin, but remember that we are all worthy of punishment.
Hey, that's the perfect precept, Malak. All right? Reproach not a man who has repented of sin. That right there is what we got to understand, man. Brothers and sisters, repent. You got to leave that thing alone. That's a great precept. That's right. Got to leave it, let it alone. Let that brother doggone make himself better. You help that brother or that sister get better, right? By forgiving that brother 70 times 7. Long suffering. That's what we got to do. All praises to the Most High. Go ahead, Ken.
The brother in that video, hey, you gotta leave that damn potato salad with the raisins alone, man. Hey,
it's getting to his head.
Hey, it's doing something to him. It's doing something to him. Brother, the season his food no more. Just salt, a dash. Brother got a whole roast with just a dash of salt. He going off.
That's right. I feel fair use. Show me some love in the chat. Okay? Show me some love in the chat.
Prefer to date outside my race. Step forward if you agree with the prompt.
Realistically, I would definitely want to marry a Black man. I know that we've experienced a lot of trauma in our community, and I think that trauma stems back from our colonizers, which have put us against each other, and it makes it difficult for us to come together and be healthy in a relationship, if that makes sense.
For me personally, growing up mixed, just because I did grow up more so with my mom on the white side of my family, just when it came to dating experiences with Black men, if anything, they would always tell me, oh, you're really white, or just really racial comments about how I'm mixed that makes me uncomfortable. Like at the end of the day, I'm black. I understand that I grew up predominantly on the white side of my family, but people don't see me on the street and think that's a white woman. Like
They're going to look at you as a black woman.
Yeah, I'm a black woman.
And you're going to go through the experiences that a black woman go through.
Yes, versus always bringing up that I have a white mama or I act a certain way because I grew up white. It's just, I'm me. I grew up how I grew up. And so if I am going to be in a relationship with a black man, I would like him to just not bring that up. But in my experience, that's been a constant conversation topic.
Can they disagree a step?
All right, so both these sisters bring up great points. Okay, the first sister, you know, with the coarse wig on. Okay, I don't believe that's the sister's real hair, but the coarse thick wig. Okay, she says that it's about your upbringing. Okay, it's about the people that you have around you, and she understands that our colonizers have played a role in the way that we've turned out. Okay. Now you have the other sister who says, and by the way, that sister's father is a so-called black man. He's an Israelite. All right, by her admission. Okay. She said that she caught a lot of flack because a lot of people would give her a hard time because she was light-skinned. She wasn't accepted. Okay. But the thing about it, when she encountered people of other nationalities, such as so-called white people, all right, they considered her to be black, right? Because white people are actually the ones that have gone by that rule, all right, since slavery days, right? They're the ones that have gone by that rule that if you got an ounce of black in you, you're black. All right? They just push that thing off on us. But we understand, all right, that you are who your father is. Right, but I want to show you something, okay, pertaining to what the first young lady said, because I think that sister hit the nail right on the coffin. Okay, it's about, you know, who you're around when it comes to dating and your preferences. Okay, a lot of that is going to stem from who you're around. Okay, if you're around, if you grew up around a lot of white people, okay. And that right there is your that's who you're used to being around, right? More than likely, you're gonna favor them, especially if you don't know nothing about this truth, right? You're gonna talk like them, you're gonna walk like them, you're gonna have the same habits. Okay? And the brothers that's Israelites that's dealing, you know, with that pork meat over there. Okay, that's gonna be their flavor, man. They're gonna like them snow bunnies, man. Right. That's how it goes, because that right there is the epitome of beauty in their eyes. It's very similar to this. Fair use, fair use.
And which one is the white doll?
That
one. Which doll is the pretty doll? Which doll is the nice doll? Which doll is the bad doll? Which doll is the nice doll? And which doll is the bad doll? And why is that doll pretty?
Because he's white and he has 2 eyes.
Which doll is the ugly doll? Why is that doll ugly?
Because he's black.
Which doll looks most like you?
Like me?
Yeah, which one looks like you?
And that one.
Okay.
That doll.
Look, the first sister that spoke, she was hitting the nail right on the coffin. When she says our colonizers played a role, you know, in how we think, right? It's because the epitome of beauty is what they've given us through, by way of the TV, right? By way of your classroom structures. When you were coming up, we had majority white teachers, right? Or either the top educator in the building would be a so-called white person. Understand? They would put the so-called light-skinned brothers and sisters to the forefront, right? You wouldn't see any so-called dark-skinned newscasters. Okay, all of the majority of the light-skinned brothers and sisters would have the prominent roles, all right, as actors. You know what I mean? And entertainers. Okay, they were pushed to the forefront, and this right here was done to give our children this effect. Okay, you ask them, all right, which image is more beautiful than the other? They choose the white image. And this right here is further detriment to their mind, okay, which gets them to accept the image of Cesare Borgias, right? The false image of white Christ, right?
That's right.
And it's for the acceptance of their people, because they're a guilty people when it comes to the things that they've done to our people, right? Through our hardcore bondage. Right? This right here is a serious thing, and it's still affecting our relationships today. A lot of our sisters, they look out, all right, and they'll see our brothers, our brothers are also destroyed, okay, because they're chasing fast money, right? The image that they see on the TV for this hip hop culture, right, is a thug image. Okay, it's a thug image, and that's the image that they want to be, right? And you got a lot of sisters, right, that grew up amongst that situation. We're gonna talk about that here in a minute, okay? Got a lot of sisters that grew up that still want that type of image, right? I'm talking about the so-called thug image, right? Because they're satisfied with it because it's all they know. But they still don't respect that man. Their respect is still toward, all right, the men of the other nations, preferably the white man, right? Because that has what has been given to them. That's what's been given to them by way of TV. All right, social media today, right? Social structure has showed them that, right? And this right here still affects our families today.
Another one.
I want to continue to play, all right, that other video.
Prefer to date outside my race. Step forward if you agree.
Go ahead. Fast forward a little bit.
To come together and be healthy in a relationship, if that makes sense.
For me personally, growing up mixed, just because I did grow up
experiences that a black woman go through.
Yes, versus always bringing up that I have a white mama or I act a certain way because I grew up white. It's just, I'm me. I grew up how I grew up. And so if I am going to be in a relationship with a black man, I would like him to just not bring that up. But in my experience, that's been a constant conversation topic.
Can they disagree a step?
And I think that's key what this brother right here, all right, just posted. All right. He says, this is why you must control what you allow, all right, to entertain your kids, especially social media. Let me tell you something. Misha, I saw something the other day. It's not related to this topic, but these devils are very slick. They're very slick in what they're putting in our children's content. I'm going to show y'all something, man. Piss me the hell off, man. All right. Got under my rib skin, too. I'm going to show y'all something in just a minute. Okay. All right, hey, say something. I'm gonna go get something to show the people real quick, okay? Hey, say something to the people.
Another one. Now, in that video we just watched with the doll, where they show the different dolls. Now, please believe Esau is probably showing that same video to not motivate, but give his kids some what is it called encouragement for being white, right? They're showing their kids, hey, this how these people think about you. These people look up to you, right? Because our people run everything. They're nothing but slaves. They come from slavery, right? they're always going to be in subjection to you. Look how they act when they're around you, when they're amongst you. They don't act like they do when they're around each other, right? And I yield out of one.
Hey, that's right. All right. So, hey, can you brothers and sisters see this book? Do brothers and sisters see this book? Y'all remember this book?
ABCs.
See, I got the what's the name background on, so they're not gonna be able to see this thing clearly. Can y'all see this? This is the Dr. Seuss ABC book. Okay, Dr. Seuss ABC. Now, when you read this book, I was reading it with my daughter. We were going through, okay, and it's got a little rhyme to it. Okay, it's got a little rhyme to it. So, you know, the rhyme gets you to singing. It's very slick. So you know about this book, that SOT Bay Area, our brother Shalimar, you know about this book. Well, I'm gonna show you something that you probably didn't notice because you're caught up in the rhyme. And oh, you're so cute, baby girl. No, you're getting it. You're getting it, baby girl. Right? Well, when I got to the letter K, right? So I was on I, big I, little I. What begins with I? Itchy, itchy, itchy Bob. I. We singing, right? Big K, little K. What begins with K? Kangaroo and kite. K. Right? So it said K. So hey, look, my spidey senses went off when I said that, right? K, right? But then I looked at the book and I looked at the kite. Now, if you can see the kite, you gotta look at this. Look at the kite. Look at the kite. Can you see the kite? Hope y'all can see this, man.
Hold it a little closer, out of one.
If I hold it closer, man, it probably get blue.
Okay.
Can y'all see it? What is that? That's the Confederate flag. Look at it.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Confederate flag. All right? Big K, little K. What begins with K? Right?
Good.
Kangaroo and kite, K. Then they give you the Confederate flag. These devils are very slick, man.
Good.
They're very slick. You're not going to catch it unless, you know, you're conscious about that thing.
Salakia.
Right? And see, the parents of these devils, they laughing. They're laughing at that thing, right? And then when their kids grow up to be adults, they're going to see that thing and laugh as well. All right? But it goes right over our heads. I agree with you, Malak. All right, the king that said you got to watch what your children, you know, are watching on that TV, what they're reading, right? Sometimes go up to them doggone daycares that you send them to and sit in there. Sit in there.
Good.
Remember when we were taking baby girl, we were taking her around to check out some daycares in the area, man. We went over to Opelika, Alabama to one spot. And over there, I thought the ladies were pretty good. You know what I mean? I thought they ran, you know, the operation like, you know, like they treated every kid like it, you know, was their own. At least that's the perception that they gave me. But I also noticed, you know, that they had, you know, a couple of, you know, sisters that had a very masculine doggone look, and they holding babies, sagging their pants, got the J's on with the tongues flap hanging out, you know, and sister looking kind of masculine, holding that baby like, oh, baby girl ain't going here. You know, turn me off with this.
Right.
Okay. Absolutely. You got to watch what these children, okay, are doggone doing. Okay. You got to watch what they're doing, the people that they're around. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. We have forgotten our way. All right. Our women are supposed to be nurturing these children. All right. And raising these children up, you know, as babes, but now they're occupied with their degrees. Okay. Going to school and competing with their girlfriends for their jobs, this, that, and the third. Okay, we got our priorities messed up. Hey, go ahead, Ken. You want to say something?
Coming out of one, I was just to add on that point. It was a teacher recently. She just sung "Happy Birthday" to a little black kid at school, surrounded by white kids, and it was like two little black kids in there. And she She sung the regular happy birthday and had all the kids sing it. Then she said an alternate happy birthday song, and it was like happy, happy birthday. You belong in a zoo. You look just like a monkey and smell just like one too.
No,
And
she didn't, brother.
and she had all the kids, and all the little white kids just looked at him and was kind of laughing. And it was just like, I'm like,
I don't
starting with it
understand why the
early.
white. I don't understand why the white kids was laughing because it sounded like she was talking about them.
Right.
When you
But
look, this is what I don't understand, man. When you talk about a monkey, man, right? Okay, you think about a monkey. You know, a monkey. The majority of monkeys they have a very pale face, and their face, right? They're very hairy. A lot of so-called, European people are very hairy, and they have very thin lips. Very thin lips, huh?
yeah.
Okay, you know. And I don't want to say too much more, but those people kind of resemble, monkeys more than we do. So to me, those
Especially,
black kids should have been laughing. Go ahead, King.
right. Especially when you go to an old people's home and there's a lot of Esau in there. It ain't nothing but a bunch of old monkeys walking around out of one. Look just like them.
God. All right. So I want to show another video. Okay, I want to show another video. All right, fair use, fair use. All right, fair use, fair use. I believe this is where we are. Show me some love in the chat.
Dated by successful black women.
It's good that you're being real with yourself, though. That's important.
Wait. Okay. I will say, like, sometimes. I'm not going to say all black men are. But I know I've heard from plenty of my friends and plenty of older women that I know who are kind of successful, and they're like, yeah, it's really hard to date because men will be like, oh, you make more money than me or something.
You guys like to say that we shouldn't compare, as women, we shouldn't compare ourselves to men because we'll never be the same as you guys. But you guys do that with us. Compare yourselves to us. Like, I don't make as much as her, or I don't have all the degrees that she has.
I don't know if it's the same kind of comparison we're talking about, right? So I think a lot of the time when people are saying women shouldn't compare themselves to men, is women shouldn't try to be men versus men comparing themselves to women. It's more like, am I fulfilling that traditional masculine role that's kind of expected? Now, we can have the conversation as to whether or not that's still apt for our time or not, whether that's still relevant. I would say it is, just because it seems like people seem to appreciate, at least from my perspective, women seem to appreciate men who make more than them still.
Intimidation is a form of insecurity. So that stems from lack of communication and not dating someone on your level, not you.
All right. So this sister right here, she says that intimidation, it stems from insecurity. Okay. And she's speaking about, women dating somebody who is not on their level. Okay. Now this right here is another issue. A lot of these issues that we are going through today, a lot of them stem from Willie Lynch's effect. Okay. They stem from Willie Lynch's effect. Meaning, during our slavery, our persecutors would have in mind to put the woman over the man. Now, see, back then, our women understood that. Okay? Even through the times when we were coming up out of our hardcore slavery and they began to sharecrop and it was hard for them to find jobs. Okay? They still understood that these devils had, hey King, I see these videos coming in. If we got time to play them, we will. We got a lot of content, okay? We got a lot of content, so hold your peace, all right? Got a lot of content. We don't want to keep Israel all day, all right? So the thing is our women back then understood okay, that, you know, they were trying to hold our brothers down. Okay. It was a lot, you know, stacked up against our brothers, kind of. Okay. And our sisters understood that during that time. But see, you got to understand, centuries later, hundreds of years later, now we've gotten to a point where they've elevated a lot of our sisters to the top. They've given them better jobs than our brothers. Okay? They've fed them, all right, to these institutions of learning, right? All right, put the narrative out that they need to get degree after degree after degree and neglect their children, right? And neglect their men. And now they have the mindset, a lot of them. I'm not speaking of all of you sisters. I'm not speaking of all of you. Now a lot of our sisters have the mindset that they have been propelled to these positions, right? Solely because of their hard work and dedication. I don't want to knock your hard work and dedication, sisters, because a lot of you sisters work hard. A lot of you work hard, but you've forgotten why you've been put in this position. Okay? And you have the audacity nowadays to say things like, I don't want to date a man unless he's on my level. Back in that day, right? In that day, you know, when our brothers and sisters were sharecropping, okay, our sisters would take on extra jobs, right, to bring, you know, extra money into the household, right, to help their man. They wouldn't knock their man because they understood that there were many opportunities out there for them. We were in a similar situation, but the jailhouses weren't, you know, packed out like they are today with a lot of our black and brown brothers. Okay, to doggone continue to fuel, you know, their economy and stack and line their pockets.
Not a one.
Why, you understand? Okay. So a lot of our sisters, I'm not talking about all of you. If the shoe fits, wear it. A lot of our sisters, they're very doggone emotional. Man. Okay? If the shoe fits, wear it. A lot of our sisters have to understand that the reason why, all right, the most educated person in, all right, the United States of America is the black woman. All right, the reason why that is, all right, is partially, all right, your hard work and dedication is respected, but partially it's because they have pushed you ahead of the black man, and this was done purposely. All right, you don't take that tag, right, and you don't take that position and now clown your brother. All right, because now you're feeding into the problem. You're feeding into your oppressor's plan. And see, a lot of our sisters, they felt it. A lot of our sisters felt it, you know, when they eliminated a lot of jobs after they cut off this DEI. Yes, the DEI was originally set up to help the white woman. That's who it was set up to help, just like welfare, just like SNAP. All right, those programs were set up to help the white woman, but our women also benefited from it. Especially if they kept the black man out of the house. Okay, but you gotta understand that. You have to understand it. Don't get proud, princess. Don't get proud. This is my house. Okay? This is my house. Brother doggone working. He got him a job down at the plant. He's trying to change his life around. Okay? He's working. Right? He's bringing in income. Right? You know, he may be living in your house, but respect what that brother's doing. If you are the so-called breadwinner, right, support that brother. Okay? And encourage that brother to get better. Don't put him down. I don't like the statement that the sister made. Okay? I don't like to say, if anybody opposes, you know, what I said, or, you know, if any of the brothers got anything else to add on to that before we continue to play, all right, hey, you can go ahead and you can voice your opinion as well. Go ahead.
Kind of Salaki out of one. Yeah. They got to remember. Our sisters got to remember who do make more money than the brother. You got to maintain that structure in the household, because once you try to be the masculine one in a situation in the household in front of the children, that throws off the vibration. And that's the kids are gonna see that, and they're gonna think, okay, the boys are gonna think, okay, I should allow my wife, my future wife, to talk to me like that. And the daughters are gonna think I need to talk to my man like that, because I see mom do it to my father, right? So you gotta keep that structure. Any arguments and all that stuff, that should be, behind doors and all that. But that structure has to be to where that man says, what that man says goes, to keep the structure and the order in the household, because it's gonna throw off the kids if it's not like that. Are you?
Don. All right. And that family structure is very important. That's why it tells us in the book of 1 Corinthians. All right. Get that real quick. All right. Give me 1 Corinthians. All right.
Another one. What you want to 1 Corinthians
11:3.
11:3. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3, and it reads, "But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man,
right?
And the head of Christ is God."
Right? So the head of every man is Christ. We have our leader, and the head of the woman is the man. Right? That's the natural order of things. And even Christ has a head, and it's the Most High God. So we have to stay in that structure. We have to. Right? That's our structure. I understand, sis. I understand. Look, you took your hard-earned money. You took yourself to school. Right? You did the right thing. You raised your children, even without a father. You stacked up your change. You bought your first house. Right? Okay. Now, you done fell in love with this brother. Okay. Now y'all are one, and y'all in the same house together. Okay. But you feel like you got one up on the brother because, his name not on the lease.
Right.
Right? Sis. Right? If we really gonna come into this thing, you gotta allow that man to be a man. Okay? You got to allow him to be a man. Now, listen, let me tell you something. You brothers that are in that situation, you don't need to take that for granted. This sister done allowed you to come up in her house. You don't come in there with your chest out. Oh, I'm the man in the house. Okay? Now, you need to respect the fact that that sister that allowed you to come up in there. Okay?
Right.
Right? Take a damn bath. Okay? Wash your hands before you go in the doggone fridge. And don't be doggone drinking them kids' juice boxes and stuff. And don't be going in the refrigerator, taking the chocolate milk, man, doggone chugging that thing, all right, putting the cap back on and putting it in there. Wash some dishes, okay?
Right.
Help clean up around there. Show some respect.
Good.
Right? You being the man of the house don't mean you just get to lay around, man, and slouch. Okay? Okay? You got to show some respect around that thing. But hey, look, we trying to set this thing in order. The things that we're speaking about right now are things that have been implanted in our minds. Listen, your mother taught you the opposite of what I'm saying. And her mother taught her. Right? Guess what taught them? The movies, the music, the church.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? TV. And social media is influencing the hell out of it. The music is horrible. The music is horrible. Your daughters are being raised by Glorilla, man. Okay? Your daughters are being raised by Sexy Red. These are their role models. And you got to understand the fake Jew, the ones who are these record execs, the ones that are in charge, all right, of these companies, they're putting that image out purposely to destroy our seed. Right? But a lot of y'all feeding right into it. The brother was talking about it earlier when we came on. Was it Yatham? Who was it talking about it earlier? All right, about the sister. No, it was Yazabek. The sister dancing, got her kids in the video. Got her kids in the TikTok video with her while she doggone twerking. This is our culture. This is who we are. Right? And this mentality right here that this sister is speaking with, right? She don't understand. This comes from our oppressors.
Specifically, but if the person isn't dating someone on their level, there needs to be that communication because obviously that person is with you for other reasons.
I don't want to make the broad statement that it's all black men because it's not. It's specifically black men that for whatever reason in their own life, they're not happy with where they are at. They have some sort of insecurity. Maybe it's career insecurity, financial insecurity. So if they're with that archetypal, strong black woman, in my experience, instead of being like, oh, like, that's awesome. You have a degree in this. You got this job. You did this. They're like, okay, big mama, you got money? You got money, big mama? I'm like, what the hell? Or like, I've even had experiences where they were like basically slut shaming me, talking down to me because I got a better job or I lost weight and people started noticing that. So now I was a whore. But in my experience, if I've been with a black man who he is successful, he has a job that he likes, he's pursuing his hobbies, he has X, Y, and Z, comments like that are never made because he's not
supporting you.
Yeah, he's not internalizing your success as his failure.
Yeah.
Met that across all men. They just feel it.
I mean, hey, look, the sister may have a point. Okay? Brothers feeling some kind of way because the sister's successful. The sister got her own place, this, that, and the third. But what's that sister's job at that point? She's to be what? A pillar of rest. She is to encourage that brother. Hey, look. Hey, look there, baby. Hey, I know things are kind of rough right now. You know what I mean? But you're going to get on your feet. This, that, and the third. Okay? But telling that brother, hey, look, this is my house. Don't be leaving your doggone shoes, around here like that, talking like that in front of your kids. Okay? Belittling the brother. This, that, and the third. That causes an effect on that brother. Understand? All right? We have to respect one another. Right? We have to respect one another.
Salakia.
Okay, go ahead, King.
I'm noticing a lot now with couples, a lot of them are in competition with each other. Like if one is doing good, the other one feels some type of way, and if vice versa. So they're not understanding the purpose of the union. Is a team. You guys are a team. Y'all ain't in there to do better than the next one. You do better together.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right,
Intimidated when you are successful. And in my experience too, I do tend to be more of a dominant black woman, and I know that's not everyone's cup of tea.
There you have it. Okay? So she's one of them dominant sisters. Okay? That's not everybody's cup of tea. Right? Our sisters are supposed to be gentle. Okay? They're supposed to be loving and caring toward their husband and submissive. That dominant black. Once you have that dominant black woman tag, okay, especially if you have a man, it's not going to work. It's going to cause friction, right? Because both of you are battling for that top spot, just like that brother Yazabak just said. You're both battling for the head of the household.
Gone are the one. Salaki out the one. Can I get that comment? Captain Nakawashah brought up. He said a comment, and it says, "Black men are not intimidated by successful black women. Black men hate the masculine spirit that often comes with it."
Hey, Nakawashah is quoting what Nakawashah is quoting. Hey, one of the brothers is actually going to say that here in a minute.
Okay, good.
Hey, go ahead. Read this comment though. Read this comment.
And it says, "Men shouldn't have to fight for the position God gave them." Big con.
That's right. There's an order to this thing. And once again, this is not to bash the sisters. It's not to bash you. It's to get you to understand, okay, that you have a rightful place, right? Even if you're successful, nobody don't want to knock you, okay, for your hard work, you know, for what you've done to prepare your family. That's a beautiful thing, right? But you got to understand, when a man comes into that fold, right? He is now your leader, right? He is now your leader. And then on the flip side, a lot of our brothers are damaged because they've come up in single mother households, right? Right? And they done doggone flew the coop. They done left doggone mama's house, right? And went straight on over to the sister's house. And they looking at this sister as their mother. That's what they've been used to their whole doggone life. Okay, mama taking care of. Now the sister that became, all right, a representation of his mother.
All right.
Okay, and that sister shouldn't have to pick up that slack. You're the man. Okay, it's time for you to provide for this sister. Okay, it's time for you to set an example for her children. All right, hey, that's what it is nowadays. All right, the majority of the relationships I'm talking about from older brothers and sisters who are getting together. That's right, the unks. Okay, the unks and the aunties, right? Okay, them folks in that 35 and up plateau. Okay, that's getting together, right? Hey, more than likely, y'all got children already. That's what it is. Okay, those children need a role model. It doesn't matter if the father is in their life, right? He's not in that house, right? So they need to know what right looks like. And it starts off by you treating their mother with respect. Okay? Especially if, the sister, done witnessed all kind of trauma in her life.
All right.
This thing is doggone, it's backwards, brothers and sisters. It's backwards. And he makes a very good point. And Kawashah makes a very good point. They continue to listen. This is heavy.
And that's totally okay, but it does scare some men.
Does it make you feel like you shouldn't lead with, because I used to be the type of person, I would lead with like all my accomplishments or my businesses. I would lead with that thinking that, oh, he might like me even more because this is what I do, or, So now it's
You see what the sister just said? And she's being honest. The sister's being honest. She said she used to lead with all of her accomplishments and stuff, right? Okay. Think now, and you're right there now, y'all. Okay. When a brother who is not as established hears these things, just like the light-skinned sister was talking about earlier, a lot of brothers are going to tend to think that she's trying to put him down by listing off all her. Hey, look, I got a master's degree, all right, and this, that, and the third. Okay, I got a bachelor's degree as well. I got 2 cars. I just bought my own house, right? This, I'm listing off all my accomplishments, right? The brother, right? He done got locked up, right, for some BS a little while ago. He's just not getting on his feet. Okay, he don't have the same opportunities that the sister had. He's trying though. The brother's trying, right? Okay, and that's not every brother's situation, but I'm just saying, right? You gotta understand your audience there, sister. You gotta understand what you're dealing with. Be a little bit more empathetic toward that brother. Okay, take a walk in that brother's shoes before you speak. Right? There's levels to this thing. You got to learn that. Okay, have that brother's best interest at heart.
Just like, I don't like to share anything when I'm dating. Like, I don't do anything. I just sit at home.
What I've had to learn is because I used to diminish myself a lot.
Yeah.
When at the end of the day, I want something that's real. I want
Yeah.
someone who's gonna love me for me and all that encompasses that. So I'm gonna be unapologetically 100% me. I'm loud, I talk my shit, I speak my mind, and if you don't like that, then you're not.
And that sister gonna be single unless she get a simp. Okay? And she gonna be single unless she get a simp. She's telling you right now, hey, we battling from the top for the top spot in the household. That's what it's gonna be. All right. Unless you a simp and you're gonna follow my lead, that's what it is. She said, I'm gonna be loud, I'm gonna talk my shit, my ish, right? Okay, I'm gonna do what I do. You're gonna have to accept me for me. It's a lot of these sisters' mentality, man, today. Right? Not all. Let's say that again. Not all. But if the shoe fits, wear it.
Hey, Salaki out of one.
All right, go ahead, King.
Hey, nah, she said she loud, she talk her ish, she
Right.
do that, she gonna pop it. But look, let's not forget that she also said that she's dominant.
Right.
So all that together, bro, that's a hey,
Living with a nigga.
bro. That's just a disaster waiting to happen.
Hey, what the brother just put in the chat, man? Our brother Elon. Okay, he says courting is a job interview. He said courting is not a job interview. I'm sorry. All right, it's a character interview. I like that.
Right.
All right.
Right.
It's a character interview. All right, that's that proving. Give me that in the scriptures. Give me proving a friend in the scriptures. Okay. It is a character interview. He's absolutely right. Listen, brothers and sisters, when you're courting, this is your opportunity, right? To find out whether or not you're going to be able to tolerate this sister or sisters, whether or not you're going to be able to tolerate this brother. That's your opportunity. When those red flags pop up, you got to take them seriously. You have to take them seriously. Okay, especially if you're in this truth, because we're gonna abide by the law, especially over here in Sons of Thunder. We're gonna abide by the law. You're not putting that woman away, brother, just because you don't like her. Lie. Sister, you're not getting ready to make up an excuse, right, to get away from the brother. Right? We're not doing that over here. We're trying to please the Most High God. Right? They got the vows in the world for better and for worse, for richer or poor, right? Through sickness and in health, right?
Till death do us
Till
part.
death do you apart. That's the key part right there, right? You're supposed to doggone stick, all right, through this thing, through thick and thin. Understand, brothers and sisters? All right? This right here is a covenant with the Most High God. Right? Marriage is a covenant with the Most High God. And if you laying down with one another, all right, believe it or not, you're married.
Right.
Right? You're responsible for one another.
Hey, so
right? Go ahead, King.
We actually, hey, if you tapped in, we just had this lesson. Sex is marriage. We literally just had
right.
That was our last C4N class.
That's right.
Right. So hey, tap in. Hey, but another thing, see, brothers gonna ignore them red flags because the sister pretty or the sister got a nice shape, but you in it for the wrong reasons.
God.
Yeah, you put emphasis on it. You put emphasis on that. You in it for the wrong reasons.
Right.
Ain't that the truth, man? Ain't that the truth? Go ahead, King.
Hey, Yalta, can you get 1 Peter 3:1? Start at verse 1.
Hey, Captain Yaquab said classes like this get overlooked. All right.
Good.
Hey, it's true. Hey, and brothers watching Monday Night Football. They watching Monday Night. I know they is. I mean, not Monday Night Football, but Thursday Night Football. Okay. They prioritized it, Thursday night football over C4N. It's all good. Okay. Go ahead, King. Get the scripture.
Good.
You said 1 Peter 3:1.
Come on, start at verse 1. Because the sister was saying that she's dominant and she's gonna be loud and boisterous. Read that for me.
Gone out of one. Just the book of 1 Peter, chapter 3 from the top. Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands, that if any obey not the word,
Right. So Salakia, so wives, you're supposed to be in subjection to your husband. If them brothers don't believe the word, read on.
they also may without the word be warned by the conversation of the wives.
Right, by the conversation or the behavior. So if those brothers don't believe the word, you can convince those brothers by your behavior or your conversation. Read on.
Gone out of one. Verse 2. While they behold your chaste conversation coupled with fear.
Right. Read on.
Whose adoring, let it not be that outward adoring of plaiting, of plaiting the hair,
right,
and of wearing of gold, or of putting on of apparel.
Right. So the brother, Salakia, but yeah, so you're not going to win that brother over by boasting about what you accomplished or boasting about your achievements. So I got a car, I make this much money. You're going to win that brother over by love and affection and a good conversation or a good behavior with that brother, right? Just for that sister that was saying that she's going to be loud, he just got to deal with it. You're not going to win that brother over like that. That brother going to be out of there. I yield out one.
Hey, that's right. Our sister seeking his face, all right, has a interesting comment. All right, I believe this is a sister. Okay, I apologize if not. All right. On the flip side, I've seen men prey on women that are seemingly the opposite. Insecure single moms, not all the way put together. She's either preferred or entrapped because he wanted a weaker woman. And you do got brothers like that out there, okay? But this is the thing. That's why the sister got to be circumspect in her search. She must prove this man. She has to prove a friend. All right, give me that in Sirach chapter 6 and verse 7. She must prove him. Right? That part of the courting process is what we always miss. This right here is one of Captain Jaquab's favorite precepts. Okay, all right. Captain Jaquab, he'll hammer this down. It's a certain part about this scripture, right? That you gotta hammer down. You gotta understand. Read this.
Count out of one. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 6, verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
If thou would get a friend, you must prove them first, right? Just because the doggone sister is cute, just because she got a nice body, just because the brother is tall, just because the brother got money, just because the brother got a nice car, okay? Just because the sister, is soft and gentle, right? She means well, like seeking his face is saying, okay? And you're taking advantage of. No, prove this person first and don't be hasty to credit them. Brothers and sisters, listen, you have to, when you prove brothers and sisters, right? You got to get deep in this thing. You got to learn their families. You got to learn what makes this brother or this sister tick. Right? I'm not telling you the doggone, kick the doggone tree too hard, right? Or shake the bear too hard. But you got to learn what makes this person tick. If this person gets mad, this right here is the level they're going to get to. Okay? You got to find out if this person has your best interest at heart. You got to prove them. And sometimes it takes time, right? There is no dedicated time, right, to proving. If you're a Sons of Thunder Israelite, okay, you're going to abide by the rules, right, that we've set before you doggone take on the system. Okay? right?
But
But according to the scriptures, there is no set time, but you got to be circumspect. You got to be wise, right? Prove that person before you lay down with them, okay? And you won't have the issue that Seeking the Space Base is talking about. Roxanne Judah Tribe said, I'm not gonna lie, I'm also dominant in the kitchen. I'm just saying. All right, sis. Okay. Hey, that's the best way to a brother's heart, man. Hey, that brother's stomach. Feed that brother. That's right, sister. Feed that brother. Okay.
Hey,
all praise to the Most High. Go ahead, King.
Hey, just a quick point on proving a friend. Hey, I think I said this on one of the last classes, but I'm gonna say it again. Hey, the proving phase never stops, right? Hey, you gotta continue to prove that friend or that person, that wife, that husband. You gotta continue on doing it, right? It never stops. Y'all could be 13 years in. Hey, you still proving her, he's still proving you, and that's how it's supposed to be.
That's right. Hey, Captain Yaquab said, I don't care about your accolades. Can you cook and keep the house clean and bring me comfort? Hey, look, hey, so y'all gotta have a sense of humor, man. Okay, Yaquab not saying he want a slave.
Right.
So my sister's a little sensitive. Okay, that's not our position. Okay, the brother is saying that, hey, look, you don't have to boast and brag like Captain Yazabad was saying. Okay, hey, show me that you're gonna be a pillar of rest for me.
Right.
Right. Show me the qualities that you can bring to a man. Hey, look, cooking the brother a good meal, like the sister Roxanne Judah Tribe said, right? Showing the brother that you're able to keep his house clean and help keep his affairs in order. All right, those are good qualities in the system. Right? Those are good, man. You meeting me at that door, smelling good. Okay, you got the house smelling good when I walk up in here. Okay, that crock pot been going, man. Been going half the day. Okay, I smell them old turkey wings, man. Okay, you feel me? Hey, that right there gonna bring comfort to the brother. Okay, give me that warm embrace. Right? I hit that door. The brother been out in the world, man, dealing with Esau and his madness, man. Been dealing with his own wicked brothers, right, and wicked sisters out here in the world. Brother need comfort.
That's right.
Same thing for the sister. The sister walked through that door after working hard, right? You sitting on your doggone tail, brother, flicking your doggone toes, playing doggone the game. Right? Now this sister doggone been working hard, right? Now you expect her to get in there, right, and cook, right? How about you doggone fix that meal, brother?
Right.
How about you had a house clean?
Right.
Okay. Occasionally, because you may work too, but y'all a team, like Captain Yazabad said. You're a team. Huh?
God, one.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and continue.
Hey, slack out of one.
Hey, go ahead.
For me.
Go ahead.
Hey, I love the look on my woman's face whenever, she get off and I got the hot meal cooked, house clean. Hey, that's priceless.
That's right.
All right. That's right.
Sometimes all they want is some help, man.
Right.
That's I had to learn that myself. Sometimes all they want is some help. And a lot of the time, hey, the sister, you'll be in there, say you in there doggone, cooking and you washing the dishes afterwards. Okay? You put ships. Yeah, I got it. Right? Because she just wanted to see you lend that helping hand, man.
She want to know that you would help if you could.
That's right. That's right, Ken.
But I think that this specific prompt goes back to the original prompt. Men who prefer to date women outside of their race, I believe that it's not really a race thing, it's a class thing. And I honestly believe that if I'm a black woman and you already view me as a stereotypical black woman, loud, disrespectful, I don't respect black men. If you view me as that way, on top of me being successful, see, I don't have to be more successful than you. Sometimes men, specifically black men, believe that you don't need to have so much confidence in yourself. I feel like you are competing with me.
Yes.
My success does not revolve around your success. We should want to be successful together, which leads back to that specific detail about creating a healthy relationship, a healthy black successful relationship. And I believe that black men.
And this sister right here, she's interesting. Good spirit on it. Talking good. Okay. Talking soft. All right. This sister, she gonna show you. She gonna show you, you know, a different side there soon. Go ahead, King. You all right?
I think they just look like they stopped the video.
Our video?
Con.
What you talking about?
They just stopped the video. Look like it says stream unavailable.
That's on your side.
YouTube?
Is that on me? That's just me?
Yeah,
you gotta be kidding me. They done did us like this again, man.
Oh wait. The chat the chat going crazy. It still says live on my side.
It still says live on me too. They not yeah, say stream.
It said copyright. It said the copyright it's been suspended because of
copyright issue.
Damn, man.
Damn. Hey, it's all good. It's all good, brothers. Hey, I don't want to let me know what it is. Hold on, let me see.
We didn't even do nothing.
They don't want us to build it. They don't want us to build. That's crazy. Suspended for policy violation. That's what it said. What
did we do?
We did the fair use though.
We're getting that around up.
It's probably that channel that they probably
we're doing fair use. This came from YouTube.
Right.
This came from YouTube.
Hey, this for educational purposes only.
That's right. We're using fair use. I played the disclaimer over and over again.
He's like, yo, Esau can't stand C4N.
yeah. Took too many jabs at him. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want
Hey, I don't want that question marks there. Are we on or not?
Well, we're not on. I don't want.
They say we back.
Who say that?
Somebody just said we back.
Are we back on, brothers?
I
Y'all see us? Put sevens in the chat.
don't see.
Somebody said we back. Are we back on?
Somebody's okay.
They can see us. They say 7. They
I
drop it.
can't. It's probably lagging on my end then.
They're saying we're live, but I don't understand. Can y'all hear what we're saying
Okay,
right
we back.
now?
We back out of one.
Gone out of one. They dropping 7s.
Wow. Hey, man. Hey, Esau, the devil the damn Bible speaks of, man.
Right.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's
going on here? See, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is exactly what I'm talking about right here.
It's
okay.
crazy.
Hey, everybody got a problem with the Hebrew Israelites, and all we talking about is making our families, all right, a righteous family, right? All we're talking about is making our families better, raising up righteous men and women, right, in this truth by way of the Holy Scriptures. And you want to cut us off the air? Okay? What's going on here? Right? And Esau can't get away, man. Okay? Esau can't get away. I don't know what just happened, brothers and sisters. Okay? I don't know what just happened. But, hey, go ahead, Ken.
Hey, that's how you know that we teach us something that they don't want to happen, right? Because, hey, let us would have been up here talking about unaliving our own brothers. Hey,
you would have been in all the algorithms.
We would have had a million. We would have had a million viewers tonight.
Hey, let me tell you something. I wasn't gonna say this, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Yesterday was the Day of Atonement. All right, for brothers and sisters, the Sons of Thunder Israelites celebrated the Day of Atonement. All right, I know yesterday and the day before, some other brothers, and weeks prior, some other brothers celebrated the Day of Atonement, right? No incidents. Brothers had peaceful celebrations and gatherings, right? We had a marathon lesson go on half the day, right? Beautiful. In the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Mashiach Yahweh, right? The brother Darak called me, told me his baby was sick. Okay, all right. But then later on in the day, his baby got better. All right, he had the the foot, all right, the foot mouth, little thing going on.
This been going around.
Yeah,
my children just got over that.
Yeah, come. Hey, look, but the Most High God brought him through. All right, I turned on the doggone news today. All right, over in England, while these devils are so-called celebrating their Day of Atonement, right? You got people getting murdered outside of a synagogue. You got people being murdered outside of the synagogue. And look, we don't wish no death on no man. We don't do that over here. Why these jokers can't get no peace, man? All right. All praises to the Most High by Hashem Mashiach Yahweh. The Hebrew Israelites. All right. On the four corners of the earth. Because these atrocities are not happening to us. If you pay attention to what's going on in the earth, and you got a man over in doggone Michigan, okay, got a man outside of Flint, Michigan, running his doggone truck. He got doggone American flags in the back of his truck, running into a Mormon church, setting it ablaze.
Hey, let's not forget, I don't want before he set it ablaze. He got out and shot a couple people.
That's right. Okay. Hey, this doggone this so-called white on white crime, man, it's getting out of control, man. Hey, the Most High is putting these curses on our enemies, brother. Okay, they're starting to feel it. They're starting to feel it. We going through a government shutdown right now. Okay, because we're dealing, all right, on a land where there's a house divided. We understand that a house divided cannot stand. It's gonna fall. That's how these devils deal in their politics. Okay, by warring with one another. That's Esau's way. Right? That's the reason why we got a problem with our own brothers. Right? Because we're following the ways of our oppressors. That's the reason why. Okay? We've been under these people's tenure, right? For 450 years. Okay? And we can't get along with one another. Why? Because we fell away from the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashem Mashiach Yahweh Shai, right? And we're following their way of Catholicism. Now we got to doggone get back together, all right, as a people, and teach our families like we're teaching tonight, right? The way that you doggone, all right, get right with the Most High God is by following His law, statutes, and commandments, all right, and having faith in His Son that He's going to redeem you for doing so. That's right. All right. Hey, look, we're going to go ahead and continue to play the video. Okay. All right. I don't know what kind of strike we got. Okay. We're going to go ahead and continue. I don't understand this. Fair use. All right. I extracted these videos from YouTube. This is fair use. Okay. It's fair use. All right. Same platform.
See that?
Okay. I put fair use in the chat.
Hey, give us at least 5 fair uses in the chat, man.
Okay.
Got to make sure they see it.
Hey, it's all good, man. Hey, forgive my rambling, brothers and sisters.
You are very confident. I'm very confident in myself. I don't disrespect you. I respect you so much, but I respect myself more. And I think that men have a hard time toting that line of keeping my masculinity and upraising your femininity.
I think there's definitely some validity in that. I think however people decide to arrange like their marriage and their relationships, I think it's totally up to them. Like whatever roles you choose, that's up to you. If that works, if it's healthy, you should do that. I wanted to unpack the on your level thing that you said. So what does that mean, on your level?
Whether that's financially, emotionally, mentally, psychologically, anything, or all of the above. someone who you feel you resonate well with, no insecurities. You know, I feel like, I don't know, did that answer your question?
Yeah, I guess for the purpose of this conversation, I want y'all's opinions on this. Do you think Black women generally would date or marry a man who wasn't financially or had no prospects of being financially, socioeconomically on their level?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
See it every day.
Literally.
Every single day.
I wonder why the person.
So the brother asked a good question. He asked a good question. He's asking, hey, look, okay, all right, besides all that, all right, will y'all date somebody who's not financially on your level? Now, the sisters, they're being truthful. Yeah, I'm doing that right now. All right. We see that every day. Right? Okay. You know, we understand that. That's the dynamics that we're dealing with.
Oh.
Right? But sister, don't tell me we got cut again.
Cut another one.
We got cut again?
Come on, the chat going crazy. The soldiers chat.
Can y'all still hear us?
And we might have to shut this thing down, man. Hey, I'll tell you what, man. we can't play the videos no more, man. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Hopefully they bring us back up like they did the last time. We'll stop playing videos. Okay. Stop playing videos.
Esau is wilding tonight.
Okay. It's
Yeah,
all
man,
good.
these devils.
I don't understand, man. We're using the doggone disclaimer, copyright disclaimer. Go ahead, King.
I don't never see that happen on I don't know if they can't hear me, but I don't never see that happen on Deacon. On Deacon, when he do his plays, they don't never happen to them.
Hey.
I don't never see no other Israelite camps videos get cut. Well,
one thing about some brothers is that they're very careful. I've learned to be careful after talking to Adawan about some of the things that I say. Okay, I've learned to be careful, but these devils, they don't like me, man. Okay, they don't like C4N. C4N.
Get it out, Adawan.
C4N gutting it.
Remember when
this light skinned nigga too black.
Hey,
remember when you and the elder was talking? The elder was like, "Hey, yeah, YouTube, they always they don't like Captain Mindcar's channel, man.
The
hell with them devils."
The actual the Alabama channel. We are we back? Ask the brothers and sisters, are we back?
Are we back, y'all?
Hey,
put a 7 if y'all can hear us.
Hey, the Alabama channel, you know,
there we go.
It's not monetized. We
back out of one. We back.
Okay. All praises to the Most High. Hey, look, we're not gonna play no more. We're not gonna play those videos no more. Okay, brothers and sisters, we're not gonna play those videos no more. I don't know what the hell is going on. Okay,
crazy.
But we're gonna stay in the spirit over here. Okay, we're gonna stay in the spirit. Hey, ultimately, our brothers and sisters have to realize that they are a team. Okay. Right. Our brothers and sisters have to realize that they are a team. Captain Yazabad, said that earlier. Okay. And we have to stop quarreling with one another. All right. We must stop quarreling with one another. We're all jacked up, man. Okay. We're all jacked up. Give me the book of 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse number 7. Give me 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse number 7. Yeah, brothers and sisters, I don't understand because YouTube content, with our copyright disclaimer, you know what I mean? It's fair use. But it is what it is. Okay. Yes, that is the Jubilee channel. Yeah, Jubilee channel. All right.
Free C4N.
Read that real quick. Read that.
This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel.
All right, you being the leaders there, brothers, right? You have to give honor unto your wife because she is the weaker vessel. And we gotta remember that. The situation that we're in has been happening since the beginning of time. It's been happening since the beginning of. We saw an example in the Garden of Eden. The enemy is always going to attack the weaker target. That's not a knock against you, sister. This is the way the Most High God made it. I'm a strong black woman, okay? I'm a strong Latina, right? Listen, sister, you need your man, okay? Just like you needed your father. And if your father wasn't there, I'm sorry, princess, okay? You didn't get that example to follow, right? So now you got to find your examples in the scriptures. Huh? You got to find your examples in the scriptures now. Those are your fathers, right? And we got to follow the ways of our forefathers and the ways of the law. Okay? Now, your man, when we go into the book of Numbers, chapter 30, it'll tell you how much power that your father has over his daughter. Okay? When that woman is married to her husband, Numbers chapter 30, you need to read that. Okay? When it comes to her husband, now that husband takes on that responsibility. The man has always been responsible for the woman. Our enemies have set us up in a position where our roles are reversed. Give me the book of Romans chapter 1 and verse 25. Read that real quick. CM said, I'm tired of being strong. I definitely want to feel what it's like to be soft. Calm, princess. Calm. I understand, princess. I understand. All right. Hey, princess, I want you to understand something, okay, before the brother brings the scriptures out. All the judgments of the Most High God are righteous. Remember that. We're in the position that we're in, sister, because of our disobedience. Remember that, right? I want you to remember that. Okay? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but we gotta deal with the long suffering and endure. It's Iraq chapter 2 and 1. Okay? Read that real quick. What I told you to hold there.
And that was well said too, out of one.
All praises.
Romans chapter 1, verse 25.
Uh-huh.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Who changed the truth of God into a lie? Okay? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Right? We understand who's in charge of the earth. We understand who's in leadership positions all over the earth, who's planted their flag, right? And exerted their dominance all over the earth. All right? Read on.
One. And worship and serve the creature more than the creator.
And worship and serve the creature more than the creator. All right? So now we're worshiping the creature. All right? Our oppressor more than the Most High God. We're following his laws. We're following his ways. Right? Instead of tapping into these sacred laws, statutes, and commandments that the Most High God gave us. Okay? The law of the Lord is perfect. We got to remember. Think about that. I want you to think, but the Bible don't say that in the book of Psalms chapter 19 and 7 for nothing. It don't say it for nothing. Right? The whole Bible is in unison with each other. The law of the Lord is perfect. Why does it need to be done away with? Even Christ tells you in the book of Matthew chapter 5, all right, that he didn't come to destroy the law, nor the prophets. Make it make sense. Right? Your church leaders are telling you that the law's done away with and you ain't got to keep it. Well, I go to the book of 1 John, all right? What is that? 1 John chapter 5 and 3? It tells me that the keeping of the law is not grievous. It's not hard to do. But your pastor's response is that they were too hard to keep.
Right.
He's contradicting the scriptures when he says that. Who are you going to trust? Man or the Most High? Right? We got to continue to follow the ways of the Most High God. And that's his law. God? Okay? Continue to read in Romans.
One. Who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause, God gave them up unto vile affections.
Hey, that's enough there. Okay, that's enough. Okay, go to Sirach chapter 2.
Another one. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
When you come into this truth, all right, this is one thing that we end up getting that shock. Okay, we end up getting caught off guard when we come into this truth. You find out that you're God's chosen people, right? Like, wait a minute, that book talking about my ancestors, God's chosen people, right? I get to be a joint heir with Christ. Are you kidding me? You start reading all of these blessings and all these good things, right? But then, all right, when you get into the book, you start to also read that you are Satan's number one enemy. The dragon was wroth, right? All right? With the seed that keeps the commandments. Right?
That's right.
Okay. So you're his top target. Okay. That's what you got to understand. Hey, things are going to get harder. Okay. Because we broke the laws and commandments. That's right. It's bittersweet, Malak. Okay. This thing is bittersweet. You got to endure. Read it again. Okay.
Another one.
Sirach 2 and 1.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Prepare your soul for temptation. Read.
Set thy heart aright.
You got to set your mind. All right. Okay. This means you got to be meditating in the scriptures day and night. Right? You got to be taking the wisdom of Sirach. You got to be taking the wisdom of Solomon. You got to be taking the wisdom of Christ. You got to be taking the wisdom of Paul. Okay? All the prophets. Right? And you're exercising this thing. You're making it a part of your daily walk. Set your heart aright based off the scriptures. Read.
And constantly endure.
And you have to constantly endure because Satan is going to continue to attack you. You're going to conquer sin. Right? You're going to conquer it. Right? Hey, man, I had a hard time. Okay, you might be one of them brothers and sisters that had a hard time accepting the fact that, our Hispanic brothers and sisters are the Northern Kingdom. Now you finally got over that. Okay? And you're welcoming brothers and sisters. Okay? Now here comes Satan hitting you with another one. And you got to endure that because that's how he works. He's not going to leave you alone. His job is to walk to and fro throughout the earth, seeking whom he may devour. And you're his top target. That nigga smoking that doggone blunt, man. All right, thinking about sleeping with another brother's wife. He ain't worried about him because he know he gonna go off.
Hey, he already got him out of one.
That's right. He already got him. That sister that's doggone, the maid doggone, a couple of OnlyFans accounts. You know what I mean? She's selling herself. She's whoring herself out, breaking the commandments.
Oh, a couple of them.
Okay. I hate we can't play the video, man. That thing was gonna get good, bro.
Hey.
But he not worried about her. Okay, he got him. Okay. And this is why we got to be circumspect in this thing, and we also have to make sure we're watching our children because they're his prime target as well.
That's right.
A lot of our brothers and sisters, they gone already. You ain't telling them nothing, bro. They're in that Christian church, man. Okay, I saw a video, man. I saw a video. I don't know if we played that video, man, where the choir was singing, all right, to Charlie Kirk. They were singing. They was after Charlie Kirk passed. They were singing to his family. You seen that?
I seen it.
They were singing to Charlie Kirk family. Hey, if you need anything, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Hey, that was a good man. That man was dogging your people out.
Good.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, our people are the worst, man. Our people are the worst. We're so forgiving of our oppressors. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what they do to us, man. How many times they do. You know, you're going to accept. I saw we had went over to the mall, man. We had went over to the mall last week, and this white woman, we was eating some food in the car, and this white woman pulls up. She's smoking a cigarette. Okay, all right. Imagine that, the smell of cigarette and wet chicken, right? Okay, at once she pulled up in this, and she was trying to wave me down, right? Okay, I knew she wanted something, so I ignored her at first. Okay, and then I went ahead and I rolled my window down. She's, hey, I'm short a couple of dollars, this, that, and the third. Hey, I'm sorry, I ain't got nothing for you. Okay, that's why I told her. Okay, and then so this older black woman walks up. Okay, this older black woman walks up, and she pesters her. Okay, an older black woman, she reaches in her purse. Okay, now she's standing about 25 feet from the woman. Okay, the older black woman that got the money out. Okay, the older black woman have to walk to her. That pissed me off. Why the hell you making this older woman, all right, walk to you? She walked to her and gave her the money. Okay, and the older black woman patted her on the shoulder. Okay, she walked off. I told my rib, I said, I guarantee you, okay, if a brother had asked that sister for something, okay, brother had asked that sister for something, she'd have told him no.
Get a job, nigga.
Right. Our people, doggone love, all right, these devils, man.
Come.
They love them with a passion. Okay? That's a stain on us. All right? Am I saying that you're not supposed to help people of other races? I'm not saying that you're not supposed to. That's not what I'm saying. That's not the message that Captain Maikai is putting out. Okay? You can help them, you know what I mean? And you're willing to help them, go ahead. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay? Most High God said that they're going to be blessed through us, right? Okay? All right? You're supposed to live peaceable amongst all men, right? There's nothing wrong with helping them out. Okay? Sometimes you got to see a scammer. I seen a guy, we're going to continue on with the lesson, but I just got to tell y'all this. I seen a guy over at Home Depot. I was up in LaGrange, right? And I was moving some stuff. I'm bringing some stuff out to my truck, okay? And the guy is out there with a gas can. He got a gas can. Hey, look, I'm trying to get some gas to go on up yonder, this, that, the third, okay? And I told him, hey, I can't help you right now, okay? So I got off in my car, ain't think nothing of it. I see this same cracker down the doggone Phoenix City, all right, Alabama, same damn gas can. All right. I'm glad I didn't give them nothing.
God.
Okay. I'm glad I didn't give them nothing because they be playing,
God.
Right? They be playing, man. Right? Once I put the spirit on me, man, to discern that thing, man, I giving you nothing. Okay. But these people, hey, they'll ask our people before they ask their people because they know you got sympathy for massa.
That's right. God, I don't want. I got a precept I don't want.
Go ahead, King.
Y'all think you'll grab Jeremiah 2, verse 14? Because our people been they back for Esau and hiss at their own people. Yeah, wag the finger and hiss at their own people.
God,
I don't want. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 14, and it reads, is Israel a servant?
Right.
Is he a homeborn slave?
Right.
Why is he spoiled?
Right. So our people are slave themselves out just to get a smile or a wink from Esau.
Right.
But you would turn your back on your own people who really need help. Well, you know our people are struggling and we really do need help, but you'll help out an Edomite before you help out your own. They're just willing slaves for Esau. After slavery, 300 years, 400 years after slavery, you still want to be a slave for Esau. I yield out one.
That's right. Okay. Hey, look, we pretty much talked about this thing. I had more footage, and Esau came in here, man, and kind of distorted, all right, our plans. Okay, and we want our brothers and sisters to know, okay, that we got your best interest at heart. All right, we're trying to build our families up in this thing, right? That's one of our major missions, right? We understand that brotherhood is the final chamber, right? But this thing all starts in the house. Okay, this thing all starts in the house, and we have to patch up our relationships. This is the ultimate curse. The hate that we have for our brothers, the hate that we have for our sisters, right? The lack of care that we have for our children. It's all a part of the ultimate curse. We got to take care of one another, man. Before we can fix, right, these issues that's going on in our communities with drugs, the homelessness, you know, we got to fix what's going on in our homes. These athletes and entertainers don't give a damn about you. It's like Erdogan always say, the only civil rights leaders that you have are the Hebrew Israelites. They don't care about you. They got all the money, per se, right?
That's right.
You got brothers and sisters. You got brothers and sisters amongst us that are also doing well, right? And once we start taking care of one another, like the situations that we saw in these videos, right? Where we're puffed up, right? The sisters don't want to help brothers out. You're not on my level. I'm dating down. Or the brother's disrespecting the sister. Hey, sister, I'm only going to use you for sex. All right. Because what the brother say? What that ignorant nigga say? All right. Hey, because sisters, all right, should be only used to breed. That's an ignorant joker right there, man. All right. Advancing the sisters of these other nations, but putting your own women down. That's a problem, huh? Okay. We got to get rid of that mentality and start cherishing our sisters. Don, respect them. Respect them, brothers. Captain the Writer was bringing it out, right? In his lesson on the Day of Atonement. Okay? It ain't about just being the head of the household, man. Okay? That leadership, all right, you gotta understand, man, hey, respect is earned.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Just because you're head of the household, you gotta earn that thing, brothers. Okay? Got our sister gonna be looking at you crazy, man. You talking
Right.
to? Okay. You know, you don't think that's going through her mind? She make more money than you. Some of these sisters, she make more money than you. Okay. Who's this nigga talking to? All right. You know, I can doggone welcome this joker in my home. This that, and that. All right. You're gonna have a hard time. Respect that sister.
Right.
Okay. Sister, you need to respect him too. Okay? Sisters, look, I know it's hard because I understood. I came up, my father, mom put dad out, man. Mom put dad out, man, because he was messing with another sister, man. I was like 3. All right. My old man came back in my life later on. Okay, came back in my life when I became a young man. You know what I mean? I was a teenager. Right? It was the right time. God, okay, but look, for the majority of my young years, my pops wasn't there, so I seen, all right, my mom, okay, come up, single mother, all right, I seen that thing, so I understand what you're going through. I've seen it, you know, around the community and in my family. I understand this, right? And you've been fed all kind of falsehood. I understand it's a trap. It's a trap. We a team. This mentality we got nowadays, okay, when you don't care, all right, about the brother no more, okay, and a lot of these sisters are whoring themselves out, okay? A lot of these sisters are whoring themselves out. They don't even know it, okay? They don't even know it, right? Let me show you something real quick. Fair use.
Constitution. Like, y'all are really trying to slide it like it's not. Like, hey, I done gave you my time and my time costs. And they like, for a date? I feel like the date is the payment. Like, I feel like me take you out to dinner, that's not enough conversation. You're like, no, I got bills to pay. I don't got time to waste. Well, why are you on this date? You didn't have to accept it. You could have said no. Like, I'm not in a place in my life where I can date right now. Like, y'all will accept dates and then want a man to pay for your time. Tell me that ain't prostitution. If y'all don't quit fucking playing, if you just selling that coochie, just say that. Say this cooch for sale. My time is for sale. Say I am a high key escort, but I want to keep it low key. Cause that's what y'all are giving.
And look, I'm telling y'all, brothers, I'm telling you, sisters, a lot of our young women, all right, some older sisters got that mentality right now. An overwhelming amount of them have that mentality right there. You gotta lose that. There shall be no whore of the daughter of Israel. I don't care if this is the way of the world. All right, all these simps out here, right? I'm gonna tell you, man. Some of our fathers, man, they started this. It ain't tricking if you got it. They started this. I ruined it, bruh. Ruined it. Okay, these jokers, doggone, got their hands out. All right, something different, right? Hey, you go out there and try to date you a woman in that world, bruh. Okay, go out there and try to date you a woman in that world. You're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about.
Good.
Okay,
it's like y'all the one.
She gonna tell you exactly what that woman just said. I got bills to pay. All right. It's a first. I'm talking about when you talking to her, not when you talk to her on the phone, and that's horrible too. When hey, sweetheart, how you doing? You know, you gonna pay my bills? You know, it's the next thing out of my mouth.
Salaki Adawan. They call it. They'll tell the brother, I need a self-care day. That means you need to get my nails and my hair done and feed me.
God. Go ahead, y'all.
Hey, that's crazy. That's the spirit, because I was just about to say what you just said. I don't want, like, you on the phone with Eve, you just get her number, you call her up for the first conversation. Only thing you gonna hear is, "Oh, my car note due, and I gotta pay my phone bill, and it's
back
all
home
to be paid."
Back home, we call that dry begging. We call that dry begging.
It's all about to be paid. Hey, these lights, my lights overdue. I got a late fee. Bro,
them suckers, hey, these simps, man. All right, you don't understand, man. A lot of these jokers is doggone. They getting them that. They paying for it. It's easy. The sister is telling you that she's a whore. So and you heard the sister before, okay? You heard the sister before. The sister before said, "Look, these sisters don't care nothing about y'all no more. They don't care nothing about marriage no more. It's all about them." Social media has taught them to care about their own image, right? The dude is there just to scratch that itch, okay? He's there to be a protector, okay? When she needs him occasionally, right? She got an issue with her brother, all right? Or she needs something fixed in the house. She's gonna use him for that. Right? But that right there is what's going on. That's why I always say we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot. These sisters are our responsibilities, bro. They're our responsibility. Hey, look, it's more sisters than it is brothers, okay, in this world. All right. Hey, look, I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. All right. Now, a lot of brothers gonna die, right? But a lot of sisters gonna get put to death too. A lot of them. Okay? Only 2 parts of our people are gonna be, one third of our people are gonna be saved. 2 parts of our people are gonna be cut off and die. Right? So, brothers, when you set your sights on meeting a sister, you need to be paying attention to those red flags, right? Pay attention to those red flags. All right? That sister, hey, that sister is doggone in them scriptures. She seemed like she'll doggone be a submissive sister. She seemed like doggone she's taking this thing seriously, right? The sister had the attributes that you want. Okay, meet her family. All right, prove her a little bit more. You know. But if this sister doggone giving you all kind of attitude and she's trying to drain your doggone bank account, okay, she doggone very flirtatious with other brothers and this, that, and the third. Hey, don't be a fool.
All right.
All right. The brother, hey, I wish I could have showed y'all that video, man. All right. It can't. The next video I was going to show you was the topic was, does OnlyFans and hookup culture affect your relationship? Oh, I was waiting on that one. That was a good one. Hey, believe it or not, you had brothers. Go back and watch that video on the Jubilee channel. You have brothers say, "Hey, it depends. It depends." One brother said, "Hey, man, hey, the sister got an OnlyFans account. Hey, that's enough for me. All right, I ain't dealing with it." Right? Another brother, he echoed the same sentiment. And one brother was like, "Hey, it depends." And then the other brother said, "Hey, look, if she just showing pictures of her feet, okay, I don't care if she got an OnlyFans account." Okay? Hey, it's this thing is horrible, bro. You don't, hey, listen, you gotta tell your sons, if that sister is promiscuous and she got an OnlyFans account or something, don't mess with her. Gotta teach them. Right?
Salakia.
Teach. Go ahead, brother.
Kind of the one, the sisters who's doing this stuff in these latter times. I fear the judgment for those sisters. Salakia, can you get Hebrews 10:31? One of my favorite scriptures. But it's I fear for those sisters because nowadays these people that subscribing to your page and watching you all the time, these folks can look up IP addresses. These folks will come find out where you at, and you never know what Esau. Read that for me.
Another one. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God.
Right. So now, if the Most High decide to judge you for the acts that you commit, you know, can't nobody save you from that. Because you got to be mindful of that, man. Just for money, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, man.
Yeah, man. The love of money is the root, all right, of evil. All right, the love of it. Money is not the root of evil, but the love of money is the root, all right, of evil. That's what we gotta understand. Okay, so you gotta make sure that you're not always leading with that as a first thought.
Right.
Okay, the Most High blesses you monetarily. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, that can't be all right. That discussion would have went off into talking about how, all right, the sister said, "Hey, look, money is the key thing when it comes to a relationship. It's that he gotta make more money than me, dude." Our sisters don't understand, man, that a lot of them are chasing the same man. We've said this on various other classes. A lot of them are chasing the same man. Brother got to be 6'5", right? And he got to be making over $100,000 a year, right? He got to own his own house, all right? This, that, he got these attributes you got to have, right? Okay, but only that's only, what is that? Like, what percentage of men, okay, right? Top 10%, right? Okay, if that, right? They call that a high value man. If all the women are chasing that brother, right? Okay, do you think that brother is really taking you seriously? That brother got multiple women. He got multiple women. You better believe that. And the brothers that have a lot of money, all right, are going to be open about that. A lot of them will. Some of them I don't care, but a lot of them are going to be open about that. Hey, look, hey, It'll let you know, hey, look, you're not the only one. Okay. You know, that's going into a different discussion, man. We don't get into no polygyny conversation, man. Hey, we get these sisters hot. Okay. Get these sisters hot around here. That's going into a different conversation. But hey, look, hey, and they require you, some of your sisters, to lower your standards a little bit. Okay. Lower your standards a little bit. Okay. Get you a man that's gonna take care of you. Okay. Get you a man that's gonna lead you, guide you, protect you. Okay. Most importantly, gonna teach you these scriptures.
That's right.
Okay. Right. A brother that's gonna lead you to the kingdom. Okay. And look. I don't blame sisters, all right, for looking for a brother that can take care of them financially.
Right.
Okay. But sisters, 6 figures? Come on. Okay, everybody ain't making no 6 figures.
No.
Okay. She should be looking for somebody who can provide for her. Right? I'm not encouraging these sisters to go out looking for bumites. But if the brother is working and he's trying, right? He's got a plan, right? Or even you see some potential in that brother that you can help that brother, right? Get to where you are, all right? Or if you can't even get him to where you are, you can help him to be better. Do that. Stop competing with him, right? And brothers, stop taking advantage of these sisters. Okay? Stop taking advantage of them, right? They're supposed to be one with us. Right? You're supposed to be willing to die for that sister. You got to start taking on this responsibility, brothers. All right, and sisters. All right, we're responsible for one another. We're a team. We're a team. And in order for us to get out of this rut, we got to fix our situations at home. Huh? Any of you brothers got anything else before we get out of here?
Hey, Salaki, I just got one thing to say, and it's a mention to YouTube. Hey, free C4N, man. Stop doing it. Free us, man.
Hey, maybe it had something to do with that channel. I don't know. But we played the disclaimer, man, repeatedly. I don't understand that.
I think Salaki Adawant.
Yeah.
Captain Uriah said. Captain Uriah, he said it's maybe because we didn't credit the channel that you were referencing in the videos. I guess you got to give them credit.
That's a unwritten rule, bro.
Okay.
That's a respect thing. Okay.
They don't shout me out.
Yeah, that's a respect thing. Okay. You know, and if you don't do that, you know, it does give that channel the opportunity to complain. Right. Okay. But once again, we have a disclaimer.
Hey, Salaki, I don't want.
Hey, go ahead, King.
You did. Before you started playing the videos, you said, "Hey, shout out to these people. I love what they're doing over here at Jubilee."
I did. Okay. I did give credit to them. I made sure I did that. You're absolutely right. Okay. And maybe that's what got us to come back on. I don't know. Or it could be our arch adversary Esau up to his own games. You know what I mean? I don't know. Hey, but we love you, brothers and sisters. We're not going to continue to run our miles. You know, Captain Micah can be long with it. We want to see you, brothers and sisters, for the Feast of Tabernacles. We want to see you, brothers and sisters, for the Feast of Tabernacles. I put that link in the chat earlier. Okay, let me go back and get it again. If you want to congregate with the Sons of Thunder Israelites, all right, for the Feast of Tabernacles, right? Want to hit that spot October the 9th. Okay, want to hit that spot October the 9th. All right, this is the link right here. You want to gather with us. If you're going to be in the Atlanta area, click that link right there, right? You'll be able to buy your ticket. Okay, you and your family, right? All right, we'll go ahead and hit you up with an email, all right, and give you all of the other information that you need to know, all right, in reference to, all right, the Feast of Tabernacles, all right? Our brothers and our sisters have finished a beautiful itinerary, all right? We got several events that we're going to take, that's going to take place out there, okay? And we'd love to see you, all right? We hate that we're going to miss our brothers that are going to be in D.C., our families that are going to be in D.C., but all praises to the Most High that those brothers are gathering out there. I was looking forward to seeing Captain Uriah, all right, and Captain Nakawashai, but Lord willing, we will meet again. Come?
Good.
All right, all praise to the Most High, Bahashima Mashiach, Yahweh. Okay, click that link, brothers and sisters. All right, and get your ticket. All right, if you got any questions, email us at sotfeastday@gmail.com. This is our feast day calendar. Okay, we just came off the Day of Atonement. All right, yesterday we got the Feast of Tabernacles from October the 5th through October the 12th. October the 5th, we will be congregating with our families. Okay, our way of tent. All right, and other sacred places. But on the 9th is where we're going to link up at that disclosed location. The Feast of Dedication is the next major feast day that we got coming up. All right, that's going to be December the 13th at evening. Okay, but we do have new moons. Okay, we do have new moons. Our next new moon is going to be new moon 8th month, October the 20th at evening. Come? October the 20th at evening. Send us an email at sotfeastday, all right, at gmail.com. I'm going to go ahead and put that link off in the chat. Okay, go ahead and put that link off in the chat. Yeah, I appreciate you, brothers and sisters, for bearing with us. I apologize, all right, for all the interruptions tonight. Okay, even when we got good connection and good vibes with the people, all right, Esau always find a way, Con. This is that link. Okay, it's that email address, brothers and sisters. Okay, sotfeastday@gmail.com if you want, all right, to congregate with us for the feast day. Con? All right, brothers and sisters. Y'all make sure y'all tune into Adawan's Sabbath lesson tomorrow. Okay, and Adawan's, he's letting you know we operate differently over here in the Sons of Thunder Israelites. Okay, hey, Adawan hit me off with some great news. I'm not gonna spill the beans. Hit me off with some great news. All right, that we got coming up here soon. I can't wait. Okay, I can't wait. All right, to do the things that we talked about earlier today. Okay, all right, and I talked to Asha Allah. He made my day even brighter. Okay, but all praises to the Most High, Bahashim Mashiach Yahweh Shai. All right, hey, Lord willing, we see you brothers again next week. Hey, tune in to Adawan Yahweh All Sabbath class tomorrow around 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. We got Captain Shalamon's going to follow him up with the after hours class tomorrow night. Okay, we got Captain Yaikwab and Captain Aharon. Okay, and Captain Nakawashai with the bar for bar. Okay, and then check out our Truth Tuesday class. All right, with Captain Kaya and Captain Shalama. All right, every Tuesday around 8:30. All right, Eastern Standard Time. Come to camp if you're in Atlanta. Come to camp if you're in Jacksonville. Come to camp if you're in Montgomery. Come to camp if you're down there with Captain Yaikwab in Fort Myers. Come to camp if you're out there in the Bay Area. Come to camp if you're in D.C. All right, with Captain Uriah and Captain Nakawashai. Huh? All right, we want to see you in our different areas, brothers and sisters. Okay? All right? All right, but all praise to the Most High, Bahashim Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. Shalom, saints.
Shalom.
Oh.
Thank you for watching. If you would like to support the body, you can donate via Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle. We are the Sons of Thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved.